This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
New safety measures are announced in the Hazleton Area School District. That story and more next. I just said more, and what I really meant to say was basketball. We have a lot of basketball coming your way. I'm Ken Kara. Thanks for your time. You're watching us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And that free Samsung Productions app lets you stream us on your TV with Apple TV and Google Chromecast. Monday's headlines come from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Backpacks are no longer permitted inside 3 schools in the Hazleton Area School District. Effective today, backpacks are banned from the Hazleton Area High School, the Hazleton Area Career Center, and the Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences, the 3 high school buildings in the district. News of the change was posted on the district's website over the weekend and via text alerts. Any backpacks brought into these 3 buildings will be placed in a bin at the front door where they will be kept until the end of the day. This includes drawstring type backpacks. Gym or swimming clothing must be brought in clear plastic bags and must be stored in student lockers. The announcement reads, quote, "This procedure is being put into place for the safety of students, staff, and visitors based on recent incidents in our nation's schools," unquote. Meanwhile, the Hazleton Area School District will host the first in a series of town hall meetings this week. The purpose of the meetings will be to discuss the direction of the district and to answer community questions with Superintendent Brian Uplinger. The first of 4 meetings scheduled for this month is slated for this Wednesday. It will take place at 6 p.m. at the Hazleton Area High School. Flames destroyed a home in Ashland this morning. Firefighters from several local fire departments responded to the 2-alarm fire around 1:15 this morning. The fire broke out at a home in the 300 block of Walnut Street in Ashland. No one was home at the time of the blaze. Friday's nor'easter will rank among the 10 most damaging in PPL's service area. This is what we saw Friday afternoon in Hazleton. While our area dealt mainly with travel headaches, the problems were more serious in other areas. PPL Electric Utilities report significant progress today, with power restored to about 200,000 customers affected by the storm. Storm-caused outages were predominantly restored Sunday night in the western part of their service territory. That includes the Bloomsburg and Williamsport areas, Wilkes-Barre and Schuylkill areas, and Harrisburg and Lancaster. The eastern part of the service area contains the bulk of the remaining outages, and that includes the Poconos and Lehigh Valley regions, as well as northern Bucks and Montgomery counties. As of 11 a.m. this morning, about 32,000 customers remained out of service. PPL says the best way to stay up to date with outages is to sign up for PPL alerts at pplelectric.com/alerts. What would you pay to rent a parking space in front of your home? Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt likes the idea. He would like to give city residents the option to lease on-street parking spaces in front of their homes on a monthly basis in an effort to prevent scenes like this. The mayor believes that the idea could cut down on parking disputes and bring in much-needed revenue. Under his proposal, a lease space would cost $10 per month or $120 per year. Some council members think the concept would create more parking headaches. Now you can read more about this suggestion in today's Standard Speaker and at standardspeaker.com. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce is inviting women throughout the area to an International Women's Day networking event. This is video from a previous women's networking mixer around the holidays. Thursday's event will take place from 5:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. at Cafe Fresh inside Elevate at the corner of Church and 15th Streets in Hazleton. The registration fee is $5 for chamber members and $7 for non-members. It will be collected at the door. Proceeds will benefit the annual Women's Empowerment Grant Fund. Reservations are required, and you can register online at hazletonchamber.org, or you can call the chamber at 570-455-1509. Coming up, basketball, and a little later on, more basketball. It's a huge sportscast with highlights from Hazleton area's district championships in boys and girls basketball. We do have more news after this break. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
And tonight we begin a new weekly feature on SSPTV News. Law Tips will air each Monday featuring the Falvello Law Firm in Cunningham.
My name's attorney Alexis Falvello. I'm with the Falvello Law Firm. My family has been serving the legal needs of the Hazleton area since 1923, when my great-grandfather graduated from law school. My grandfather was also an attorney serving the needs of the Hazleton area, as well as my father, and now I've taken on the role of ownership of the Falvello Law Firm. I've been practicing law for over 10 years. Prior to coming to Falvello Law Firm, I worked in the district attorney's office as a prosecutor. I was there for a period of approximately 8 years, and during my time there, I prosecuted vehicular homicide cases where victims were involved in car accidents with other individuals that may have been under the influence of alcohol or just negligent in the way in which they were driving their vehicle, thereby bringing on criminal charges. At this point in time, I am handling the civil needs of individuals who have been involved in car accidents through no fault of their own. If you're involved in a car accident, give us a call. Your case is our fight.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Venus and Mercury will be visible all month long as the sun is setting. Just follow the sun on down toward the horizon. However, clouds really messing with us to begin this month. Let's take a look at our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 20 degrees. Tuesday, a 20% chance of precipitation. We'll see some rain showers after 4 p.m. mixing with snow after 5 p.m. Partly sunny though during the day, high of 39 degrees. And then a hazardous weather outlook with snow on the way Tuesday night and Wednesday. 60% chance of precipitation Tuesday night. Rain and snow showers before 10 p.m. Then snow showers likely. It will be cloudy. Low of 28 degrees. New snow accumulation of around an inch possible. Wednesday, snow showers likely. 80% chance. High of 33. Wednesday night, 30% chance of snow showers. Mostly cloudy. Low of 28 degrees. Thursday, 40% chance of snow showers. Mostly cloudy. Highs in the mid-30s. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Low of 22 degrees. Friday is partly sunny with a high of 35, and then Friday night partly cloudy, low of 23 degrees. And tonight we begin another new weekly feature highlighting the services provided by Pregnancy Resource Center of Greater Hazleton. Here's Lisa Sugart.
Today I'm pleased to welcome to our studios Valerie White. She is the director of the Pregnancy Resource Center in West Hazleton. Thank you so much for being here. I'm amazed that the center has already been there more than 2 years serving the community.
Yes, it's really been quite the journey, and we're pleased to have made it 2.5 years.
For someone who is not familiar with it, hopefully they saw the recent show the girls did. They were at the Pregnancy Resource Center and did a whole show on that. But for someone who may not be familiar with it or finds themselves in need of the services of it, tell a little bit about it.
Okay, well, at the Pregnancy Resource Center, we are life affirming. You know, Lisa, we know that every life is valuable, and we're intrinsically valuable, which means that we are valuable just because we are created and we exist. And so at the center, a girl can come in and take a pregnancy test. Now, if we're not medical to this point, although we would like to be, that's our goal down the road. But at this point, she can come in and take the test, and she would need to read it herself. And then if it were negative, we would talk to her and her boyfriend, if he would choose to come, about healthy relationships and what a healthy relationship really looks like. And if the test is positive, then we would encourage her and the baby daddy or her boyfriend to be a part of our parenting classes. Now, these parenting classes, they're very modern and up to date. They're a lot of fun. In fact, the advocates that work with the girls enjoy the parenting classes just as much as the girls do. And so they can take a parenting class. They are DVD based, and there's a little worksheet they fill out, and then they earn what we call baby bucks. Now, there is no charge to come to the center, so it's not real money, but they can take these baby bucks and they can go to our baby boutique, which is located right within the center, and they can purchase diapers and wipes, and it's filled with beautiful baby clothes, boys and girls, from birth to size 5Ts. So we really encourage the girls to come into the center when they're taking parenting classes, to come in on a weekly basis and earn their baby bucks and then go shopping in the baby boutique.
That sounds very nice. If anyone out there is interested in the organization, finding out more about it or coming in to take a test or anything like that, do they need an appointment? Do they call you? What do they do?
Well, we do take walk-ins, but it is nice to schedule an appointment if they're able to. So they can give us a call. Our phone number is 570 497-4959. And we are open Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
And you also are on Facebook, and you have a website as well.
We do. Our website is realoptionsprc.org. And so I encourage you to look us up and check out our services. And please feel free to come in, because we'd love to see you and talk with you.
All right, well, thank you for talking with us today. Valerie will be back telling us more about the services and how you can help out this nonprofit organization.
Thanks, Lisa. Lots of new segments today. Here's an oldie, the green screen midday winning lottery numbers here on SSPTV News. Pick 245, Michael Jordan's number. Pick 105, pick 3, pick 4, 2447, and pick 5, 20286. The wild number is 5. When we come back, lots and lots of basketball highlights, as there were a bunch of district championships won by local teams over the weekend.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Every year, my little cousin goes to see Disney on Ice at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre Township. I hear it's breathtaking, but let it go. Anna and Elsa are good, but the Hazleton area high school basketball programs were great at the arena over the weekend. The Big HA put on a show on the big stage, and let's start with the Lady Cougars, 52-37 Districts 2-4 championship victory over Scranton. Back in January, Hazleton area head coach Joe Gavio was taking in a Penn State Hazleton women's game while his team had the night off. When we spoke with him, he had a gleam in his eye. He saw something in his Lady Cougars maybe others were missing during their up and down regular season.
I just haven't found it yet. We haven't caught it yet, but if we catch fire, it's going to really be fun.
The fun really started around 5 p.m. on Sunday, March 4th at the Mohegan Sun Arena. Using good old-fashioned Lady Cougar basketball, the Big HA was able to neutralize Scranton's size advantage and take a 52-37 victory and the district's 2-4 6A sub-regional championship. Senior Maddie Morocco had 11 points and is closing in on 1,000 points for her career.
Luckily, not even just our starting five, our bench players knew how to defend them. We all played so smart. We got in a little foul trouble, but that's when our bench got to pick it up for us.
Senior Diamond Trueluck, along with sophomores Faith Grula, Kira Antolik, and Marissa Trivalpiece, led the charge battling for rebounds and loose balls. When they grabbed the ball, Morocco was off to the races, looking to score on the other end. Virginia Yurchek was a threat from all over and led all scorers with 13 points.
And it's what I envisioned, playing a lot of people, bringing the tempo, controlled frenzy to say, this is what we're known. We're Hazleton. That's what we do. People get ready for our press. That's it.
If Trueluck didn't come up with a rebound, she was racing down to the other end of the court, looking to contest a shot. And many times, she was successful.
How important was it for you to get back and get up and contest those shots?
Well, I did track, so it was like, I don't know, I tried to use my athleticism as much as possible.
Did you say you were in track?
Yeah.
That helped out?
Yeah.
It was like a track meet, and when the Lady Cougars crossed the finish line, it was a sweet, sweet celebration, especially after a loss to Scranton in last year's title game.
Where's this rank in how well you guys played throughout the season? Is this one of the best games you've played?
For sure, we played as a team, and this was one of our best games, and we all had our parts, and we all contributed equally.
What do you remember from being out there on the floor? What's in the mind right now, even though it just happened?
Just remembering celebrating with all the seniors, and just remembering this moment and taking it as it is.
Their coach saw it almost 2 months ago, what the Lady Cougars could be if they hit their stride. Now Hazleton area is striding into the state playoffs.
But it's not over yet. We're in the state tournament now. It's the big dance. One shiny moment, baby.
Now, FYI, Diamond Trueluck made it to the districts in the 100-meter dash and the 4x1 relay at the District 2-4 championships last year in the spring. Well, also this weekend, the Hazleton area boys basketball team knocked off Scranton to claim district gold. And now here's John Eric Polite with that recap.
The seniors on the Hazleton area basketball team hit the court at the Mohegan Sun Arena looking to win a district championship and clinch a state playoff berth for the first time in their Hazleton area careers. Early in the game, it was senior Joe Grula who got things started for the Cougars. Grula hit a few shots during the first quarter that helped the Big HA get out to a 21-9 lead.
I was thinking about last year and how I didn't get off to the start that I wanted, and I was just ready to come out and play. And it's my senior year, so I have to do everything I can to win.
Joey scoring inside. Josh hit a big three to make it 5-0. You know, we took an early charge. Sparky took an early charge on Kyron Harbin.
I thought we did as well. He probably had 25, 30 points. I thought we did as well as you can against him.
As you could probably tell, Hazleton area head coach Mike Joseph was happy with the way his team started off the game. The Cougars were not only able to get an early lead, but they were in full control during the first half. After a big first half, Joseph's Jammers find themselves just 16 minutes away from clinching a state playoff berth. And the third quarter started off with Hazleton area not missing a beat. The Cougars were scoring in buckets, especially another senior Jeff Planutis, who poured in a team-high 17 points. It seemed like the Cougars were well on their way to victory. In fact, with under 5 minutes to play, the Cougars led by as much as 22 points. But then the Knights got hot, and the Cougars got cold. Scranton would cut the lead to 7 with under a minute to play, making everyone a little nervous.
When you're playing against guys like Kyron Harbin and Robbie McAndrew, we said in the locker room, you got to play every second out. And fortunately, we held on. The fourth quarter wasn't so pretty for us, but the first 3 quarters, I think we really set the tone.
In the end, it was all okay as the Cougars were able to get a 61-51 win and head to the state tournament for the first time since 2014. Joseph was extremely happy that his group of seniors will finally get their opportunity to play in the state tournament.
They've been such a huge part of our program, and if they wouldn't have gotten this gold medal and gotten a chance to play in the state tournament, I'd have been devastated.
Now the Golden Cougars will take on Norristown in the first round in states this Saturday at 4 p.m. at Berwick. Reporting for SSPTV Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thank you, John. And now more district results on our SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Dave Seaman has a full story on MMI's District 2 title in today's Standard Speaker. It's MMI's first district title since 1973 for the boys basketball team. Susquehanna won the District's 2-4 single-A sub-regional and will go to the state playoffs, but MMI gets the District 2 crown after a very impressive performance. A huge third quarter led St. Basil to the District's 1/11 3A crown in girls basketball. The District 11 champion Lady Spartans, they are in the state playoffs. Avery Jordan is now North Schuylkill's all-time leading scorer. Thad Zuber scored his 1,000th point in Tamaqua win in the District 11 4A consolation game. The Blue Raiders are in the state playoffs, and congratulations to the Weatherly girls on winning their first district title in 3 decades. Marion's Danny Berlitz won 2 District 11 gold medals in the pool. He set a district pool and area record in the 200 IM and a District 11 record in the 500 freestyle. Berlitz was named the meet's outstanding swimmer. North Schuylkill's Reggie Crawford won the 50 freestyle and the 100 freestyle. Joey Antolik of North Schuylkill won the 200 freestyle, and Monoy area's Chris Boxter touched first in the 100 breaststroke. Tamaqua's Lexi Kerstetter won the 200 free. Marion's Maddie Dando was first in the 100 backstroke. At the District's 2-4 meet, Hazleton area's Paul Flowers won gold in the 200 IM. Swimming continues for Districts 2 and 4 today. We'll give you the full state championship swimming picture later this week. Local wrestlers going to the state championships include Monoy area's Colin Fagley and Matt Lewandowski, Tamaqua's Bronson Strauss, and Hazleton area's Shane Noonan. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins won Friday at Grand Rapids and lost on Saturday and Sunday to Rockford and then in a shootout to Milwaukee. I'm done. Here's Trivia Treats with Ron Marchetti.
When is the last time 4 local teams won district championships on the same weekend? I'll give you the answer to that on Friday at Short Shot, but this is Trivia Treats. Who is the youngest player ever to appear in a Major League Baseball game? Hi, everybody. I asked that question because this is Trivia Treats. Hi, everybody. Don't even think about it. You should know by now that I only ask questions that no one knows unless I give a huge hint, and there will be no hints today. Answer. The youngest Major League Baseball player of all time was Cincinnati Reds pitcher Joe Nuxhall, who appeared in a game on June 10th in 1944 at the age of 15 years, 10 months, and 11 days. Mother of God. Why? Because big league rosters were depleted because a large number of players served in the military during World War II. Nuxhall entered the game in the 9th inning with the Reds losing to the Cardinals 13-0 at Crosley Field in Cincinnati. He allowed 5 runs on 2 hits and 5 walks in 2/3 of an inning. The Reds lost the game 18-0, which is still the most lopsided shutout loss in club history. On this day, 41 years ago in 1977, Notre Dame played giant killer at the Athletic and Convocation Center in South Bend, Indiana, upsetting top-ranked and unbeaten at 29-0 San Francisco, 93-52. The Irish secured a much-needed victory to gain entry into the NCAA tournament. Also on this day, only 4 years ago, in 2014, LeBron James scored 61 points to lead the Miami Heat over the Charlotte Bobcats in Miami. And exactly 35 years ago tomorrow, in 1983, the last home game of Virginia's legendary 7'4" center, Ralph Sampson, resulted in an 83-81 victory over Maryland at University Hall in Charlottesville. With Maryland ahead, 81-80 and 7 seconds to play, Sampson missed both attempts in a two-shot foul. But the rebound was tapped back to Sampson, who sank a field goal from the lane for an 82-81 lead. On the subsequent possession, there was a traveling violation. Then Virginia converted a foul shot with 2 seconds to go before a desperation three-point attempt at the buzzer failed. Sampson was honored during a post-game celebration where his number 50 was retired. And finally and locally, exactly 30 years ago, Bobby Krasansky of Hazleton High scored 27 points to lead the Mountaineers to a 78-54 victory over West Scranton at King's College to advance in the playoffs. Hopefully, Hazleton area advances in the postseason later this week. And hopefully, all of you will have a very pleasant week. Till Friday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk. The Town Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham is having a Feed the Hungry event on Saturday, March 17th. Their goal is to pack 30,000 meals for the hungry. They are currently looking for afternoon and morning shifts. If you would like to get involved with this event, you can call 570-788-1572. The Fun Fest kickoff concert will be held on Sunday, March 18th, with the Poets playing at Genetti's in Hazleton. Tickets are $15 in advance and $20 at the door. If you would like tickets for the dinner and the show, tickets are $28. For more information, you can go to hazletonchamber.org or call the chamber at the number on your screen. And one today's social report with the free Easter egg hunt for kids being held on Sunday, March 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. at Memorial Park in Hazleton. If it rains or snows, the event will be held at the Hip Center. You must register for this event by March 12th. To register or for more information, you can email the email on your screen. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Margaret Pellock of McAdoo. Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. at St. Michael's Byzantine Catholic Church in McAdoo. Friends may call Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo. And William Michael Joseph Schneider of Whitehaven. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland will announce their arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Bernardine Engelman of Tamaqua. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Joe Madden had his head shaved over the weekend to raise money for pediatric cancer research. You can check out the pictures at the Respect 90 Foundation's Facebook page. That's it. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.